Packers Nation, what is good? Welcome back to the channel, guys. I've been so excited to break down this defensive film. Just a couple of days ago, I actually made a video covering some of the offense. If you guys want to go check that out, you can. But I told you guys in that video, if you guys got up to a certain amount of likes, I would drop the full breakdown for the defense. And here we are. Now, the first play I want to show you guys is a mesh combo here, a route concept. We're going to get a drag. We're also going to get a route, I believe, that curls over the middle of the field here. And this is actually going to be your curl. We're going to get this drag and this drag. Now, what the notice here is the pressure on the quarterback. Whenever you can get pressure on a quarterback, especially one like Jaren Hall, a young quarterback, inexperienced, whenever you can get pressure on that quarterback, you can create one of five things. A bad throw, a bad decision, an interception, a forced fumble, a sack. You can get any of those things when you can create pressure on a quarterback. And here we go. In this play, again, we're going to get this mesh concept, right? He's trying to get the ball over the middle. Okay, and now that we have this pressure here, he is saying, okay, I need to just get this football out to somebody, right? He doesn't want to get sacked, so he's just going to throw it up there. Now, what we said before, he forces, or the defensive line forces a bad throw, and B, a bad decision as well behind his receiver, gets tipped up into the air, and then intercepted. Guys, this is huge. This is huge. Now, the defense has been getting better and better and better throughout the entirety of the season, but this is huge. Again, we got this middle route, we got this curl, or not the curl, the drag and a drag. But since the Green Bay Packers are in zone defense, doesn't really play a factor here hugely. They do this a great job with this hook curl. You got this mid read hook curl. This is honestly a perfect defense in terms of stopping what they're trying to run here, and that's exactly what they do. Amazing start to this play defensively, guys. Before we get any further into the video, comment down below one player who has shocked you or has impressed you the most this season. But also let me know, what do you think the score will be this weekend when the Packers go ahead and take on the Bears? If they win this game, they'll be in the playoffs. Do you think the Packers can make a playoff run? Yes or no? But let's get back into the film. Okay, here is a massive play by the defense of the Packers. Now, what we're going to get here is a very strong offensive line. What they're doing on this play, it's a shot play. What they want to do is just protect the quarterback and get out a deep bomb here. But what we're going to see is just amazing effort and amazing, coaching. Great play by the defensive line. So what we're going to see is Colby, the rookie out of Auburn, 4th round draft pick, makes an amazing play as well as pretty much the entirety of the defensive line. Now, what we're going to see here, boom, we got pre-snap motion by Justin Jefferson. We got Valentine Carrington. Valentine crossing the formation. Another rookie 7th round draft pick is in man coverage. So we're going to see a weird route here. And then we're also going to see a route here. Looks like a crosser, but is then going to break back to the outside. It actually gets wide open. But what I want to focus on here is this front by the Packers. They do such a good job getting pressure on the quarterback. We got a QB spy here or a mid-read. He decided to blitz late, taking on Alexander Madison. But then we got one-on-ones pretty much everywhere. You got, one-on-one, 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 all to the left side of the field. And they're all going to get pressure on the quarterback. Now, as you can see, Jordan Addison with his out-breaking route is going to get 2, 3, maybe even 4 steps on his DB. If he has any time in the pocket here, this is an easy shot play down the left side, maybe even a touchdown, depending on how this blocking is down here. But either way, a great sack by the front 7 of this Packers team. Not only did Colby get in there, but a variety of different players. McDuffie also good in there. Just a phenomenal play. Lucas Van Ness. I mean, amazing. And like I said before, if you get any more time in the pocket on this play, it is going to be, a big pickup for the Vikings. But I'm telling you, as we progress into the season, as we get late into the season, we're starting to see the Packers defense play so much better, and I can only imagine how good they're going to be in a couple of years with the young talent they have on this team with Lucas Van Ness and Colby starting to really show out. I mean, man, this team has a ton of potential. Guys, before we get any further into the video, before we break down the next play, do me a big favor. Hit that like button just so we can, get this video out to more Packers fans around the world. You guys killed the last video. Kill it again, and we'll make sure to cover the entire Packers playoff run. They're already going to win. Comment down below your score prediction for that game, by the way. And also, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will be covering the Packers for the rest of the season and the offseason as well, breaking down who they may draft, who they may or may not sign this offseason. Make sure you guys subscribe. It's free. Don't got to pay anything. Man, we're going to have a great time with this Packers. You guys are a great fan base. I love posting Packers videos because you guys show nothing but love every single time we post a video. And lastly, make sure you guys comment down below more film if you guys want to see these videos continue to pump out. If you guys want to see continued offensive breakdowns, defensive breakdowns, let me know in the comment section down below. I believe Melton had an unbelievable game. If you guys want to see Melton film, see me break down his game, let me know. All you guys say is more film. That'll help me understand that you guys are actually enjoying the content. And lastly, check out BetUS. It is my absolutely favorite sportsbook on the market right now. You guys can do live betting, live sports betting, horse racing, live casino, everything. Guys, they have everything. And they'll match your first deposit up to 125%. Guys, free money. Go put in a deposit. They'll match it. But check out this quick 15-second segment just to see if you guys want to play it more. And then after that, we'll get right back into the film.
BetUS, America's favorite sports book, where you can bet on everything anytime. Sportsbook, live betting, and casino. To celebrate 30 years in business, we have the best bonuses in the industry. Get a 125% sign-up bonus and up to 30 risk-free bets. So what are you waiting for? Join now. BetUS, where the game begins.
Okay, another phenomenal play by the Packers defense. On this one particularly, we got a 2nd and 6 here for Jayden Hall and the Vikings offense. Again, going to get some pre-snap motion here by Justin Jefferson. And then once again, we have some, man coverage. So obviously crossing the formation with them. We know this is man coverage. Now, what we're going to see here is Quay Walker attacking this B gap here. Now, what the Vikings are hoping to do is slide the offensive line right because they're expecting pressure off this right side. Well, no, you're going to get pressure up the left side as well. Now, they're really hoping for Ty Chandler here to, really help block Quay Walker here. But that's exactly what doesn't happen. Swim moves around him, gets right by him, and goes in for the sack. I mean, this is amazing execution by the front. I mean, again, they just do so well generating pressure, and this was their game plan in this one, because like we said before, since you have such a young quarterback, inexperienced quarterback, you need to get pressure on him because he's not going to make great throws under pressure. He just doesn't have that experience. No, I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback. I'm saying he needs time to develop as an NFL player. Now, again, great job disguising this by Quay Walker. You see how he didn't inch up too far, showing his hand, I guess you could say, for this offensive line. And then, I don't know what, again, they're sliding to the right. They're expecting pressure off the right side, but they're going to get it off the left side, which is something they weren't expecting at all. Not only do you have Quay Walker coming in here, but another linebacker coming over here as well. Just greatly executed. Jayden Hall in this offense just want to get this football out. And, you can tell whenever they run play action, whenever they have these slow developing routes, they don't have enough time to get it there. And this is massive, dude. I'm telling you, in a couple of years from now, you're going to see these guys continue to develop and continue to look like all-stars, studs over here again. You see how he inched up for a second. That should be the offensive line's tell right there. That, okay, maybe don't slide the protection to the right side. Maybe help out to the left. But you could see when he did it, Jayden Hall was looking to the right side, so he didn't see it. He couldn't call out the protection. He couldn't call out maybe who to block. And then here we go. Once he sees it, it's way too late. No blocking and a big sack. Hey, pause that. But hey, great play there by the Packers. Okay, now this is a relatively good play here for Jayden Hall at the start. But we talked about, how the defensive line can force a lot of issues for a quarterback. And I feel like at this point in the game, they already have, Jayden Hall uncomfortable. He wants to get the football out, and he's always feeling pressure. Now, what they're going to try to do is attack this right side here late. You're going to see 52 really come around the edge. But you're going to see a quick dig or a deep dig route here and a crosser by Justin Jefferson. What this does is take away Quay Walker. He's going to quickly adjust that way. And then the quick dig is going to be open, all right? But what Jayden Hall does here, steps up in the pocket, does a really good job at that. But what we've seen from this game, right, as you see Quay Walker a little bit to the left side, he's supposed to play in the middle of the field, so he's trying to get back. But what we've seen this game is Jayden Hall under pressure almost every single play. So what he's thinking in his head is, I need to get this football out, because even though there's no immediate pressure, there are guys coming, and you got to get this football out. So just a sense of him being sacked a ton this game makes him uncomfortable in the pocket, right? So what happens here is this is wide open, but it's a bad throw. Way over his head, right? Now the reason that happens is because he's demoralized. His confidence level is low. He's been sacked a ton. He can barely get the football out. So it forces, even though they don't have pressure on this play, it still is pressure, if that makes any sense to you. But guys, listen, this is wide open. This should be an easy throw to make for a first down. And you even have this, but the pressure. The guy's coming at him. The knowing in the back of his mind that he's been hit all day long forces a bad throw. This is what I'm telling you guys. Pressure on the quarterback, especially a young one, is going to do so many good things for your defense. And it does right there. Staves a big third down conversion. Okay, another great play by the defensive line. The concept here is amazing. The Vikings are actually going to get some pre-snap motion here by the tight end, trying to chip this defender, this edge rusher here. But the thing we need to look out the most here is this interior defensive lineman. He's lined up in between the tackle and the guard. Right now, the reason for that is to just quickly get the attention of the left guard. The left guard. So what he's going to do is actually attack this A-gap here. Now, the reason for this is to get one-on-one here with Preston Smith. If you had him lined up over the center, it would probably allow this guard to spend more of his attention on Preston Smith. But another good thing that happens on this play is, again, let's let it develop here for a second. Again, pre-snap motion, he's coming to chip this edge rusher. Okay, so boom. Now, what we notice here is 94 is attacking this A-gap, right? Now, the left guard is going to quickly look over here. Now, if Preston Smith wants to bounce it in, the guard's probably going to help, right? Instead, what he does is realize, okay, big number 94 is type of a distraction, you could say, right? Distraction. Taking up this guard is, his mind for a second. But Preston Smith gets to the C-gap, gets to the outside, absolutely destroys number 71, forces a fumble, and then the Packers dive on it. Guys, this is huge. Now, like we said before, the schematic system of this defense is really amazing. A lot of these guys are just starting to develop. Preston Smith has been in the league for a little bit now. He's been amazing, and he's been showcasing that all year long. But this is just beautiful by number 94. Get in, distract the left guard, allow one-on-one to the outside, and your guy Preston Smith is going to be a ton of tackles. Does on that play, and it comes up massive for their defense. Alright, here's the last play I want to show you guys. If you guys want to see more of these film breakdowns and maybe even more of this game, comment down below more film. But on this play, we're going to see number 55 here actually drop back into his zone coverage. And we're going to get a corner blitz here. What this does is confuse the offensive line. They're going to actually slide to the right side. But also, this guard, this center, and this guard are going to attack these two linemen. Then we got one-on-one to the outside here. But what that does is leave this B gap wide open for, I believe it is, I think, Keyshawn Nixon getting in there. But we also have Devontae Wyatt, a young defensive lineman in the interior, getting right through there. Even though it's a 2-on-3, he still gets in, and they get a sack here on Nick Mullins, who replaces Jaron Hall, the young quarterback, because he was having such a bad day, demoralized like we said. But man, this is, again, they run perfect blitzes, and even Nick Mullins, more of an experienced quarterback, still under pressure here, still not knowing what to do with the football. And like we see here, if he has any time in the pocket, it's an easy throw over the middle to this wide receiver, and then what ends up probably being, not a first down obviously, but definitely getting into field goal range. Just another great play by the Packers defense, man. They continue to do this all game long. Won 33-10. Now go on to face the Chicago Bears in a game that they need to win. If they want to make the playoffs, they need to win this game. The Bears are trending upwards. They're starting to win some more games as we head into the season, or head further into the season. But man, we got a tough game coming up here for the Packers. Let me know your score prediction in that game. I think they're going to win. I think they're going to make the playoffs. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Comment down below more film if you guys want to see more film throughout the rest of the season. And also comment down below the number 56 if you guys are still here at this point of the video. Just want to see how many of you guys stay to the very end. And lastly, make sure you guys go check out BetUS. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.